Good morning, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Osha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. But today, believe it or not, we're going to talk about the Bible. And something came to me so beautiful this morning. And I hope I can put this into words. You know, Carl Jung talked about that what's hidden in your subconscious mind, it's your future. It's what's going to come out because it's your true beliefs and they will manifest. And it got me thinking about the Bible, believe it or not. Stay with me. I think this is genius. I think it's going to change someone's life today and definitely how you see the Bible. The story of Adam and Eve. And I remember Adam saying, "The woman made me do it." And it got me thinking about the subconscious mind, your 90% that manifest in your life is the female. And a lot of things we do, it's just out of instinct and habit. We don't even know consciously why we're doing it, but we just act and do certain things because it's our subconscious beliefs. Then the male is the conscious belief. And it's actually the conscious belief that feeds the subconscious, the female. And then the female gives birth to form and matter. So it's father, it's mother, and it's your creation. It's your thoughts manifest. It's your children. And my God, did I go down a rabbit hole with this for the first time. If this is how it was meant to be, the Bible would be genius, my friends. And I think you're going to see this. So I started thinking about stories that really bothered me. For instance, like Paul talked about, that the man is the head of the woman. Right? Nobody likes that. But if you think of it, that it's your conscious male mind that seeds your subconscious, then it makes perfect sense. You know, I was thinking about some of the stories that I really didn't understand or like in the Old Testament. For instance, go in and kill the men, women, and children, but you could keep the concubines, the young, beautiful virgins. Never made sense to me. No one would read that and think that's okay. You can kill the babies and the women, but you get to keep the good-looking virgins. But if you think of it as pure virgin consciousness, right? I think of Jesus. Jesus was born from the Virgin Mary. I think of Zoroaster. He was born out of the pure water, the pure consciousness. It's that subconscious, that pure subconscious, that pure womb comes the Savior of your life. Because with that pure conscious mind, you're holding what we call Asha, the perfect Creator's perfect idea, pure love without the hate. Right? And isn't that the loving Father that Jesus taught? You're holding kindness and peace without the war. It's unmixed. It's just good. Good consciousness. That's what it's all about. Good consciousness. That's where that Savior is born. That's where you're a beautiful world, Asha, utopia, heaven on earth is born from. And then all these stories start to make sense. And I'll tell you what I think happened is, because I've studied all the religions in history, I think a superior intellect gave us these spiritual ideas to make our life beautiful, and then men wrote them into story and fable and myths so that we could understand. And they used war and killing, things that they knew of at the time, and people, they turned it into material ideas instead of spiritual ideas. I think of going in and killing the giants, right? That could be killing ideas and thoughts that seem too big to overcome. I think of stoning their children. That's horrible. But it makes more sense If you're thinking of killing wrong thoughts, wrong manifestations, then it makes more sense than throwing rocks at children. And then I was just going through all the stories in there. I was thinking of Joshua and Achan. Right? Get this one. Stay with me, guys. So Joshua, he told the soldiers, go in and kill the men, women, and children, bring back the spoils. And Achan, he kept some of the treasure and he buried it. And when Joshua found out, he told the soldiers, go get Achan's wife and children. And then he slew his wife and children in front of all the soldiers and Israelites. And that's horrible. No one would think that's good. If in today you saw on the news there was a thief, and so to punish him, they brought in his wife and children and slew innocent people, would anyone think, oh, that's good, that's God, that's justice? No, not in any time. My friends, but if you think of it, it is the subconscious mind, the wrong beliefs that people are holding, the wrong manifestations, the wrong thoughts and ideas that are manifest, then it makes sense. Not killing children and women, not doing evil, but changing hearts. Having a pure, clear, clean, conscious mind. And out of that comes the Saviors, the Jesuses, the Zoroasters, the Masters, the good manifestations. You know, the message of the Magi, it says God's been misrepresented. He's been taught as getting angry, jealous, warring, killing men, women, and children, bloody sacrifices, from wrong stories. We should all take pause and be real careful, spiritual leaders, the stories you tell, because people might take them real literal, not understand the spiritual meaning behind them. God's been misrepresented, and people have taken that wrong idea, that spirit, that wrong word into them, and they've become it, and that's the world they created, because that's the beliefs they hold in their subconscious mind, and that's the children that they're having, the manifestations, the form and matter that is coming out of their heart and beliefs. So our message is, you got to restore God's image. He's all good. He's not mixed. He doesn't love and hate. Doesn't send health and disease. He's not at peace and war. He's the highest good. And we attune to that. We restore His image, which restores our image. And in our conscious thoughts, we feed that subconscious. And out of that pure virgin water is born the Savior that will change your world. What do you think about that, guys? That hit me this morning. I wanted to share it. If you agree, disagree, hit that thumbs up, go to the comments, let me know. I love you.